everyone, welcome to MarikaCreations. Today I will share with you how I made a piece of wall art. I flipped a frame that I had on hand and I also did the artwork to put in it. So stay tuned for this. So this is the wooden frame I'm going to use here. But I wanted, for the space that I'm going to put it, I wanted a square frame, and this is rectangular obviously. So I need to cut it to size. And I've done that with my miter saw. And now it's time to put it together again. But before I do that, I'm sanding off any unevenness. I had some hot glue on there, so I'm sanding that off to get it nice and smooth. And then it's time to clamp it together, and I will nail it, put one nail on each side like that. So I'm just pre-drilling pilot holes, and then I put wood glue on both sides like that, and then I take my nail and the hammer and just hammer it into place. And once that is done, I decided to go a step further. I will turn it upside down, and then I will put some staples in the corners as well. If you're new to my channel, hi, I am Marika, and on this channel I do lots of DIYs. I do thrift flips, trash to treasure, renovation of my home, some dupes. I even do some pottery and some painting. Please join me. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell and join my YouTube family. I want to embellish my frame, and I will do that by using these silicone molds. I have chosen one for the corners and one for just in between the corners on the sides, and I'm filling them up with hot glue and then set them aside to harden. I also have some wooden half beads and some wooden skewers that I will use for embellishment. I'm using my pliers to cut them to size, and in the corners I slightly angle the cut to get a nice fit like that. And once I've done it all the way around, I will attach them with some hot glue. I will put one half bead in each corner like that, and then that corner piece made out of hot glue. Now it's time to glue everything in place, and I'm just using hot glue for that. On one side of the wooden skewer, I'm taking some spackle and just make a nice transition from the frame and the wooden skewer, so it feels like it has been there always and not something you just put on top of the frame. I'm gonna do that all the way around, hot gluing my hot glue pieces into place like that. And then I take a paintbrush and some more spackle to blend them in beautifully with the frame. Once completely dry, I take some sandpaper and just sand off any unevenness around the frame where I had too much spackle going on. And then I just take my vacuum and take all the sanding dust away so I can paint my frame finally. I have started painting and I am using a black satin color, and I applied 2 coats to get a really good coverage, and I made sure dabbing away on the ornate pieces to get into all the nooks and crannies to get everything covered. Then I go in with a gold acrylic, dry brushing the whole frame, and I went in with my creamy gold color as well to get a nice coverage, a little bit of the black shining through. Because I want to go for a vintage Moody look, even for the artwork. So now it's time to think of the art. And I'm using just an MDF board to put in that frame. So I have measured it, and now I am cutting it out with my jigsaw on like that, lightly sanding off the edges, and then I am putting on the same black color here as a base, because I will paint some art here, some vintage Moody still life I'm going for. I applied 2 coats here, and I went online looking at pictures and should I paint something like this? And then I decided to go for my own composition. So here that is, with my throw blankets to get a Moody sense, and some pieces that I love. I want that brass table holder and some old books and even some witch hazel, as you can see. So this is what I'm aiming for, and I'm going to make my interpretation of my still life here. So here I am putting on the background, some Moody green color, different shades, and I am putting it on with my paintbrush and then blend it with just a tiny sponge. Then I'm going in with some more black, just dabbing around until I'm happy with the result. And now I am just sketching out somewhat where I want my pieces to sit, the books and the frame with the ceramic art piece and the lamp of the frame there as well. Here I'm putting on base coats on all the pieces, and just to let you know, it's practically my first still life, so don't judge me too hard. It will not look lifelike, but again, it's a piece of art and my interpretation. So here I'm going in with more details, and I will just let you watch. I'm working a lot with highlights and shadows to create more dimension. Someone said in a video quite many years ago that you should paint what you see, and really what you see. And I try to apply that, but it's very difficult just to see what it really looks like. A candle holder, for example, where are the shadows, where are the highlights, what does it really look like? Once I'm happy with the result, I will do the final thing, and that is to sign my painting, Marika 2023. Then it's time to put it in the frame, and I will do that with staples. I will show you on another piece, because the MDF board is so thin, so you can easily staple it into place, and that's what I'm doing here. And then I will put on some sawtooth hangers as well, to be able to put it up on the wall. But before I show you the final result, where it hangs, how it looks together with the frame, I will show you a painting that I made in January. I have a video on that small painting that I made in January, and I was going to make it for a friend in her house on the wall, directly a wall painting, and I promised to get back to you on that one. So this is the painting that I made on a canvas, and I will show you some photos how it turned out on the wall. So here it is. It's quite a large painting, and I'm standing on a ladder, and here is the process, working my way to the final result. Almost done here. This is the final look, and here you can see me standing beside it as well, so you can see how large it is. Tell me what you think. And back to the painting I made for today, and here it is on the wall with some other paintings, looking very vintage, moody. That's what I was going for anyways. Tell me what you think of my creation today. The frame, the wall art itself? Let me know in the comments. And if you like this video and videos like this, consider subscribing and hit that like button as well. It will help my channel to grow, and I can spend more time creating inspirational content for you. My aim is to upload one video per week. If you were inspired and you are ready for some more, just hit that DIY playlist icon appearing on the screen right here. Just click and enjoy. Thank you so very much for watching. See you soon again in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye.